Welcome to East-West Horizon. This is Sylvia Tian. The pound has suffered a thrilling flash crash in recent days. That is, a slump in the market, which will sound the alarm for the Bank of England. At the same time, the Nord Stream pipeline was destroyed, which made European energy crisis even worse. Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater Fund, said that British officials were incompetent. This comment could be applied to many of European leaders, analysis said. Let's take a look at the economic fallout in the wake of the recent global political and military upheaval. On the morning of September 26, the exchange rate of the pound against the US dollar once plummeted by more than 5%, exceeding a new low since 1985. On the same day, the exchange rate of sterling against the US dollar fell to 1.03. The fuse that triggered the pound's intraday plunge was the latest British government's £45 billion worth of tax cuts, which benefit British high-income class the most. British stock and bond market lost a total of at least 500 billion US dollars, which is the most prominent political achievement since the new British Prime Minister Truss took office. Bloomberg said the UK economy is already at risk of recession. It is estimated that the Bank of England may raise interest rates sharply at its next meeting in November, or even raise interest rates by 100 basic points. The turmoil in British financial markets has brought back memories of the 1976 sterling crisis, when Britain devalued the pound and then sought a bailout from the International Monetary Fund. Britain's fiscal plan is likely to disrupt international financial markets. Only printing money and cutting taxes may not solve the plights of many countries, but will create a crisis. At the same time, another major economic power in Europe has also ushered in an inflection point. On September 26, the results of the Italian parliamentary elections were released. The center-right alliance, composed of the Italian Brotherhood Party, the Alliance Party, the Forza Italia Party, won the election. The Italian Brotherhood will become the largest party in the Italian Congress, and its leader, Meloni, will become Italy's first female prime minister. The market is worried that Meloni's coming to power may bring greater uncertainty to Italy and the entire EU, and may threaten the European integration process. The future of the European Union is cloudy. Also, belonging to the Western world, the Japanese government had to start the yen defense war. In the foreign exchange market, the Tokyo Money Market brokerage company released estimates that the Japanese government spent a record 3.6 trillion yen on September 22nd. It's about 25 billion US dollars to sell dollars by yen and intervene in the foreign exchange market, which is 24%, the first time in years. However, the Bank of Japan's bailout seems to be ineffective, and the USD JPY exchange rate is still about the 144 yen mark by the time of writing. That is 24 billion US dollars in vain. This is undoubtedly worse for Japan's finances. It says, being America's enemy is dangerous, but being America's ally can be deadly. Currencies around the world have depreciated one after another. The main reason is that the US raised interest rates. As the world's strongest reserve currency, the US dollar, after frantically printing money during the pandemic, it will continue to raise interest rate in 2022, causing all currencies in the world to depreciate relative to the US dollar. Especially the capital leave Europe and go to the US, where high interest rates are a safe haven for high yields. The US harvests another round without any efforts. Moreover, since the beginning of this year, The eastward expansion of NATO, led by the United States, resulting in the Russian-Ukraine war, and since then, Europe has to maintain the same diplomatic caliber as the United States. So it cut itself off from the use of Russian energy, causing the European energy crisis. People in Germany, France, and the Czech Republic and other countries took to the street to protest. Because the foreign policies that does not focus on self-interest and does not aim at peaceful coexistence will of course lead to a series of people's livelihood and economic problems. Says that after Merkel, there will be no politicians in Europe. The fact that the Nord Stream number 1 and number 2 pipelines have been destroyed has also pushed the European countries into a colder winter. The Europe's political to economic weaknesses and recession may begin here. Now, that's all for today. Please like and follow the American Chinese radio and TV channel for more exciting contents. See you in the next program.